He didn't wait for the world to believe in him. He became the man he imagined, until reality had no choice but to agree. What if I told you? Virat Kohli didn't just train his body, he trained his mind to believe before the world believed in him. Before the records, before the centuries, before becoming the king of run chases, there was just a young boy with aggression, obsession, and a vision. Some people call it confidence. Some call it mindset. And some call it the law of attraction. But Virat Kohli's story is not about magical thinking. It is about something far more dangerous. A mind that refused to accept mediocrity. Virat Kohli never wanted to just play cricket. He wanted domination. Even in his early interviews, there was something unusual about him. He spoke like someone who had already seen his future internally. Not hope, certainty. The law of attraction teaches one central idea. Your inner identity shapes your outer reality. And Kohli lived this unconsciously. Before becoming the best chase master in the world, he already carried himself like a man who belonged there. Most people wait for evidence before believing in themselves. Virat believed first, then created the evidence. That is the difference. Elite athletes often visualize success before performance. And Kohli repeatedly spoke about mindset, preparation, and mental clarity. Not fantasy. Mental rehearsal. Imagine this. A packed stadium. 90,000 people screaming. India needs 80 off 50 balls. For most people, pressure creates panic. But Kohli trained his mind to enter those moments repeatedly, even before they happened. That's why pressure looked different on him. He once said, "Pressure is a privilege." That sentence alone explains his psychology. Where others saw fear, he saw opportunity. This is one of the deepest forms of manifestation. Changing your internal meaning of reality. But here's what fake manifestation gurus never tell you. Belief alone means nothing. The universe does not reward wishful thinking. Virat Kohli didn't sit in a room repeating affirmations all day. He transformed his diet, his sleep, his fitness, his discipline, his environment. He built habits powerful enough to support the identity he imagined. That is real manifestation. Because your habits reveal what you truly believe about yourself. Everybody says, "I want success." But their actions whisper, "I don't think I deserve it." Kohli's actions never contradicted his vision. That's why his belief became dangerous. Kohli once said, "Positive energy attracts positive energy." Now whether you believe in spiritual energy or psychology doesn't matter. Because both point toward the same truth. Your environment shapes your mind. Notice what happened as Kohli evolved. He became more selective. Selective about fitness. Selective about focus. Selective about distractions. Selective about people. Most people leak energy everywhere. Endless scrolling. Negative conversations. Constant comparison. Then they wonder why their mind feels weak. Kohli protected his attention like an athlete protects oxygen. Because attention is power. And whatever continuously occupies your mind, eventually shapes your reality. Then came the difficult years. No centuries. Criticism everywhere. People questioning whether the king was finished. This is where manifestation gets tested. Anybody can believe when life is working. But what about when nothing moves? When the world stops clapping? When your identity begins collapsing? Kohli stepped away, reflected, reset mentally. And when he returned, something had changed. Less desperation, more calmness. He later admitted that he was carrying too much intensity and pressure internally. That realization matters deeply. Because attraction is not only about desire. It is also about detachment. Sometimes obsession blocks performance. And the moment Kohli stopped forcing everything, his natural flow returned. So, did Virat Kohli use the law of attraction? Maybe. But not in the internet guru way. His formula was different. Vision, identity, emotion, discipline, consistency, relentless repetition. He didn't merely wish for greatness. He aligned his entire life with it. That's the missing piece most people ignore. Manifestation without action becomes delusion. Action without belief becomes exhaustion. Kohli combined both. That combination is unstoppable. Virat Kohli's story is not proof that the universe magically grants dreams. It is proof that when a human being completely commits, mentally, emotionally, physically, reality begins bending around that commitment. Not overnight, not magically, but gradually, painfully, relentlessly. And maybe the real law of attraction is this. You continuously attract what your habits, focus, and identity are aligned with, not what you casually wish for at 2 a.m. Virat Kohli didn't become king because he wanted success. He became king because every single day, he lived like the person he wanted to become. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. Virat Kohli.